Hi, I'm Tamir from TadiBrothers, and in this video I will show you how to set up, operate, and pair your Wi-Fi monitor to any cell phone device. The first thing I want to tell you guys, or give you guys two tips, is don't be scared to try stuff. It's going to make the installation a lot more enjoyable because you're going to be able to customize it and sometimes do things that nobody else has thought of. You have a full TadiBrothers warranty, so you have nothing to worry about if something breaks during installation. Second tip, and that's the most important one, is bench test everything before you install it. It's going to give you a better understanding of how the system works, and you'll make the installation cleaner and usually quicker. All right, let's get started. The first thing I want to point out to you guys is we're going to be working with the 10.5-inch version of the Wi-Fi monitor. The reason this is a Wi-Fi monitor is because it lets you mirror your cell phone through an internal Wi-Fi onto this screen. So if you're using Google Maps or Netflix, you'd be able to project it on the screen even with the sound. The SKU number for this monitor is SKU 18691, and its smaller counterpart is 18690. So first, let's power it up. I want to show you how to do the pairing because that's what everybody wants to see first. And then I'll go over all the functions. What I'm going to do is I have power that is pre-ready for me. So I'm just going to connect that right here in the monitor, like that, and then the monitor is going to turn on. 1 second here. Let's go like that here. Turn it on. Now I'm going to take a cell phone here. Let's try this one. All right, I got the cell phone right here. So right away, this thing opens up. Okay, now when you need the password is 1234567 and if it's anything different, it's always going to be on the box. So I just pulled out the box here, and then I saw the password right here for the Wi-Fi. All right, now, so here's what we're going to do. First thing you want to do is open your phone, go to the Wi-Fi settings, and then we're going to go here, click on the Wi-Fi, and we're going to look for the Wi-Fi network that's called Anycast 68, whatever number you have here. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to put in that password that I was telling you about, which is 1234567 and then we're going to join like that. You're going to see that it's circling. Now you're connected to the Wi-Fi, and the next thing you want to do is you want to pull this up there, like in an iPhone. This iPhone, you swipe up. From the iPhone X, you swipe down. You click on mirror. Then you see Anycast right here. We'll click on that, and you're going to see that right there like that. Okay, now everything that's on this screen is going to show up right here. Okay, so let me see what kind of apps I have here. I'll just open something just for the sake of this experiment, right? So let's go to my favorite website. I'll even turn it like this, right? So then it fills up the screen, and we'll go to, let's go right here. Whoops. 1 second. You should be able to see that on the screen. We'll go to Taddy. Whoops. All right, let's just search for Ryan Reynolds. Okay, and now whatever happens here happens on that screen. So if you decide you want to go see like a video or something, right? We'll just click on videos for the sake of this experiment here, and I'll just click on, we're going to see Ryan Reynolds on this thing, right? So you could see anything you'll see here, you'll see on that screen there, right? Whoops, like that. See, sometimes you feel like it's a screen, like a touch screen, but it's not. Okay, and then you can hear that here, and then we can make it, whoops, there you go. We made it full screen. Now you see that that's like that, like a regular thing that you're looking at. This will also come in handy if you go into Maps, or let's see what else we got here. I don't know if this thing has Maps. Yeah, this one's a little bit too old to have Maps, so we don't have that. But that's basically how you pair it. Okay, you can also look at your pictures if you want to look at some older pictures. You know, we got pictures of, for us here, unfortunately, we have pictures of cables of cameras and things of that nature. Right, so that's what you got there. Okay, that's all there is for the pairing. This will work with Netflix or whatever other video whatever product you want to mirror on it. Okay, it's just going to mirror it basically whatever you see here is what you're going to see there. Here we finally got our Taddy Brothers. Okay, it's the same concept works with the Samsung or even a PC. You just want to connect to the Wi-Fi through your Wi-Fi app on your product, and then what you want to do is put in that the mirroring feature that your phone has. So even if you have a Nokia Android phone, it'll work with that as well, or even an iPad. You can mirror it here, but this is the size of an iPad. All right, so now let's get to the other features here on this camera. I'm going to turn it off because I want to show you guys what this monitor has. First of all, the monitor comes with a VGA cable that you'll see right here. We're not going to use that today, but if you need to connect it to a laptop, you can. HDMI cables for Blu-ray or whatever it is that you wanted to do, you can do that as well. Has a cigarette adapter for the power, or you can hardwire it. And then we also have this pad, which is part of this. This is the butterfly mount, but this monitor is also compatible with our suction cup mount. This is for the mounting it on the dash. Okay, this will let you hold it down and lock it in. This is the cable we're going to use today. It's the VGA to 3.5 millimeter adapter. I'm going to show you how to connect the camera in a minute, but I just wanted you to see what it comes with. The monitor itself, if you turn it around, you have the AV input here, which is what we're going to use today. You have the HDMI, you have the VGA connector. On the other side, if you want to connect headphones or speakers, you can do that right here. Or you can connect it to the power connects right here for the barrel connector, 3.5 millimeter, 12 volts. So you can use either a cigarette adapter or use pigtails, connecting it directly to 12 volts to have it turn on when you go in reverse. To make the monitor work, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plug it into power. You can see right here. Oops. Like that. We're going to hear it beep. I'll turn it on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change the inputs. One second here. So when you turn it on, it usually turns on to here, but we're going to change the AV. So you can see here, now you got the HDMI, AV1, AV2, and so on. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this cable, you see here, the 3.5 millimeter to RCA, and I'm going to plug it in right back here. By the way, let's get rid of this thing here. Sometimes if the monitor looks like it's been scratched up or something, it's usually because you have this thing right there. This thing. Take that off, and now the monitor looks a lot better. Okay? Take that off. We don't need that here. Okay? Then we're going to connect this thing to a camera. I'm going to use a bare bone RV camera. Doesn't have the bracket, but our license plate cameras, front cameras, all of them have the same type of connector. And even if you do wireless, I'll set that up for you guys also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like I'm putting it in the back of the vehicle. And I got my cable right here that we're going to use. Okay. All right. So here's what we're doing. We're going to do the female side of the cable over here. For that, we need a coupler, which I got right here. So I'm going to connect this coupler here. This is only because of the way we're connecting it here for the video. And then we're going to connect the yellow connector to it. Then the camera, we're going to connect it to power. We can do that locally. In this case, this is like as if I want to connect it directly to the 12 volts. And now you have the issue of no signal. That usually means that either the camera is off or we're on the wrong input. I'm betting that we're on the wrong input. Change that there. HDMI 1. We're going to want one of the AVs. There you go. Now you're in the AV, and there's your camera right there. Okay, you're looking down the road, you can have it turn on when you go in reverse, and that's all there is to it. So basically the camera connects to a cable, which connects to the yellow one here. The other one is for the AV2 and all that stuff, and then you have one for audio. But that's all there is to that. Now, as for the wireless transmitters, the installation or setup of that is very similar. Just instead of a wire, you're going to have two transmitters. For this demonstration, I'm actually using our long-range transmitters. It's very clear how to do it. It says here, connect this side to the camera. It's the T for transmitter. And then this side here is the R for receiver, which goes on the monitor side. So first, let me connect the camera. All right, I'm using that same RV camera we were talking about before without the U bracket. And what we're going to do is we're going to connect the yellow to the yellow. Okay, this little thing here is just for the grid lines. Not, you only get that if you upgrade. And then we're going to connect the red to the red. So in effect, you have now the camera connecting to the transmitter, and the transmitter has two pigtails, which are going to connect the power. I already have preset here some alligator clips. So that's going to make my job easier for you guys for making this video. But basically, if you want it on all the time, you're going to connect the monitor to a... If you want it on all the time, you're going to have to connect it to a constant power source, like a running light. If you want it only when you go in reverse, then you have to connect it to some kind of reverse light. And then it'll turn on only when you want it to. Keep in mind that these transmitters are work when they are with 24 volts or 12 volts, so you're safe in that regards. Now let me connect the receiver. Let's get this cable out of here. Now, when we turn this on, if you see an AV no signal or something like that, that means that you're not getting an image, right? So here I connected it here to the video. I have the couplers, which you might not need. I just have it here for this video because it's not inside a vehicle, and I'm going to connect it to power. Okay, so now you see that there's a red light here. There's also going to be a corresponding red light on the transmitter himself. So both sides, this way you know they're working. Okay, and now we're going to change the AV. 1 second here. Hold on, turned off the monitor by accident. HDMI, and there we go. Now we're on the road and you're broadcasting wirelessly. You can see if I, this where you have right here. There's the wireless transmitter. I'll move the camera, and there's no cable between the camera and the monitor. It's connected right to here. That's basically how you set up the system here. If you are interested in other SKUs that are pre-configured with cameras, like a 7-inch with a licensed camera, you'd want to look at the SKU number 96758. With the RV camera, it's 26038. But basically, if you go to the back end, to the just the monitor side of the website, you can configure your own system. There are a lot more options here in the menu that you can play with yourself. You'd have to use the remote to do that. That's the more convenient way to do it. Just remember to take off the little plastic thing, and then you can just click on menu, like here, and then you could just go through all those options there. It gives you a lot of features that we just can't go over today on the video, but if you have any questions, you guys know where to find us. If you have any questions, like I said before, feel free to call us at 866-966-5550. If you've already purchased from us, I hope this video helped. If you're still shopping, pop over to TadiBrothers.com or give us a call. It would be an honor to earn your business. From all of us here at Taddy Brothers, thanks for watching and have a great day.